When we think about opposition, when we think about enemies, we mostly think about people. We don't really think about ourselves. Yet, we are our worst enemy. See, the greatest battles we will ever fight are against ourselves. It is often easier to outsmart somebody than ourselves. Why? Because outsmarting ourselves requires a great level of self-awareness, devotion, clarity. It requires us to be really objective. But what is a more sensitive topic than our own person? The amount of love that we have for ourselves, how we perceive ourselves, the relationship we have with ourselves often lead us to be biased, in contradiction with what we want, not understanding what is happening, what we may do wrong, and so it makes it hard to critically evaluate ourselves. This is where the greatest battles begin. It is easier sometimes to understand and relate to people, easier to analyze them, to try to predict them, sometimes easier to be objective and critical about them. But what about us? We cannot get out of our own self to gain perspective, or can we? We cannot separate ourselves from who we are. What is the outcome when our own mind is working against us? What's the result when we are a victim of our own thinking pattern? How can we overcome being blinded by our ego? How to fight back when our mind is parasitized by negative thoughts? Self-awareness, devotion, clarity, being objective. These are some of the key components if we want to fight against ourselves.